Welcome back to the channel. So today is a cook with me.
Oh yeah.
We are trying to eat healthier.
Yeah.
It's a little difficult because we like eating unhealthy, but it's not good for us.
Correct.
But we're getting better. So tonight we have a rotisserie chicken that we're gonna warm up, and then Will got this rice cooker.
Got rice.
And he got a really nice rice cooker. Why don't you tell him about
It's
it?
a Black & Decker rice cooker from Amazon.
We'll link it down below.
Yeah, I want to say it was about 30 in the $25-$30 range. Great price. Really a great rice cooker, honestly.
We use it all the time, honestly.
Yes, I like it a lot, actually. It's very easy.
Not only can you cook rice in it, but you can like steam your veggies and everything in it.
Yep, it comes with a steaming tray.
It comes with the lid with a vent, obviously a measuring cup.
Bowl, and you'll see right here it tells you cup levels for like the water, because
and then I don't know where we put the steaming basket, but it also has a steaming basket
somewhere up there probably.
and then it comes with a rice spoon.
It's to fluff the rice.
The rice that Will likes to use is the Great Value.
Yep.
Instant white rice.
You can really use whatever kind of rice you want.
We're just using this up, and then we're going to go to like bagged rice.
Yeah,
You
I
have to,
tried
like-
that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let him take over and show you guys how he cooks the rice, and then when it's time, I will show you guys what I'm doing with the chicken. I'm honestly just throwing it in the microwave to warm it up.
So yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm gonna first get the strainer because the two things when you're making rice, you have to pay attention to your rice to water ratio, and then also when you're first cooking the rice, before you cook it, it's nice to clean the rice. So I just put all the rice in this strainer. I wash it a few times.
So it's clear.
Yeah, and it gets clear, clean. It gets the grain from the rice off. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn the water off for now. I was using hot water. We're going to use cold water. So in this is 1 cup. It also labels out, so 1/4, half, and 3/4, but whole thing's a 1 cup. So we're going to make 3 cups of rice.
There's also a bigger rice cooker. There's a 6-cup rice cooker.
Yes, this is a
3 cup.
So yeah, a little extra doesn't hurt. So no, we love making rice. So
it's not the healthiest, but rice is very high in glycemic sugars, but it's an easy meal. Brown rice is better for you, but neither of us really care for brown rice.
Not a fan of it, but
we might try it again now that we have the rice cooker.
Just to see how it cooks it. So, yep, there's all of our rice right here. So we're gonna go ahead, run the water down. Yeah, it is a little warm. Get that cold. There we go. Yep, and just start. It does stick to your hands when it is wet, so best way to get that off is just running it over the water. That gets it off. So just running it through, getting it all nice and wet.
Ignore the messy kitchen area.
Yeah, what I like to do is I like to make a little side of it so it all is getting it, and then it's all right here, and just run the water. Let the water do it.
Let the water do its thing.
You see, it's pretty clear. So I just like to do it for a little bit of time, just so I know everything, all the rice is clean. And honestly, I haven't done this. Before I had the rice cooker, or before using the rice cooker, I never did clean the rice before. But it is recommended that you do, because it does. It really does taste better.
It helps fluff it.
Yes, it makes it a little fluffier as well, in my opinion. But no, it's just highly recommended to wash, like I said, all that excess grain and whatnot off of the rice. So just, you know, getting it all out here.
The only thing about the instant rice is it doesn't cook the same time in the rice cooker as it does for the stove instructions.
Yes, this does cook longer. I'd say it generally takes probably about 30 minutes to cook these 3 cups of rice.
Even sometimes 45.
Yeah. But it's good. I think the time, if you're willing to wait that time, the quality of it is very good. So I'm gonna go ahead now. We're pretty much looking good here. Like I said, just like to run through everything, make sure everything got rinsed off well. So yeah, let's go ahead and put the rice in
There, I will.
the bowl. Best way, just kind of, there is going to be a whole lot of water still in here, but that's okay. I just kind of scoop it all in.
You can scoop it with this.
Yeah, I could scoop it with the rice spoon, but really just gets it all. Best way to get it is just use my hands. I mean, see, I will put the water back on here shortly, just so it does, so I can get it all off my hands and get all of the rice, all if not as much as I can, into the bowl. Which I'll go ahead and do that here now. Just lightly, just gets all that rice off. And then I'll move it all to one side so I can easily get a majority of it. Don't know. I will try using a spoon just to see how much. Yeah, the rice spoon, I think it doesn't really get much in that crevice, but it does help quite a bit in getting the rice out. So it's okay if I leave a little bit, because as you did see, I did put quite a bit of rice in to begin with. And that's why I did that, is because I know I wasn't going to be able to get every single piece of rice, of course, so I do go a little heavy sometimes, and that's okay. But that looks pretty good here. We got the rice in the bowl, and what I'm going to do is just kind of, for my benefit, oops, before I start filling up too much, find where the 3 is. It looks like it's right there, so I'm going to go ahead and fill that up. Pat it down a little bit so it doesn't overfill too much. So I know it is right where it should be. Add just a little bit more. And there we go. We're right at the 3. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is right there. It is the 3. Kind of run through a little bit, make sure everything is getting absorbed by the water. It is soaking it in. The last time I did this, I did add a little bit of salt, whoops, which I'm going to do now, just a little pinch of it. Helps bring out the flavor. So let's go ahead, whoops, we're going to move you. Alright, so there you go. I'll put this in here. Just want to move the camera up a little bit for you guys. There you go. Alright then, so we have that in. We'll put the lid on it, and then I just plug it in. And as soon as I plug it in, it'll start. And right now what it is, it says right there is warm, so all I have to do is just flip that down, and now it says it's cooking, so it will cook it now. And then we wait for it to go to warm, and once it does go from cook to warm. It's recommended in the instructions. It recommends that you wait 15 minutes while it's warming, so it does almost continue to cook and just make sure it gets all the water out. And I have seen that to be beneficial.
Sometimes you leave it in longer than 15.
Yes. So that's beneficial. I do see a few pieces that are not.
And then usually we prepare like a meat source. And so today we're doing rotisserie chicken. So when that is on warm, doing its 15 extra minutes, we will cook the meat source.
Yeah, that's what's nice about this is when it is on warm, then it is kind of a, time for us to make that stuff. So it helps them.
We're gonna
make some green beans.
A can of green beans.
Nice.
With our dinner.
Yep.
So we got our starchy, our vegetable, and our meat.
I will say the only thing, my only complaint, and it's not necessarily a complaint, it's just, I wish it had this feature, is it doesn't really alert you when when it goes from cooked to warm.
You have to be like close to the
Yeah,
grill.
it'll flip. The switch will flip, obviously, to warm, but it doesn't, I wish it, had a little beeping noise to it, just something other than just a little click. Because, like she said, you do have to be pretty close to it, if not watching it, to see when it will go from cooked to warm. So that's just, if I were designing it, that's something I would have added as a feature. But
which thankfully we're usually always in the living room.
Yeah, we're always
hear
nearby, so it's not like it's not like I'm saying, oh, this is awful that it doesn't do this. It's just like, oh well. Like I said, I love this rice cooker. It really
it was worth it.
It really has made a difference to me. I would say. Because I love rice so much.
Yeah, you do.
I'm a big fan of rice, actually. Anyway, I think we'll catch it back up when we're on warm, when we prep the meat and the green beans. So bye, guys.
Okay, so I'm talking loud because we're watching Impractical Jokers.
Great show if you haven't seen it.
And then Will is playing his game and everything. So, the rice cooker is turned on warm.
Yep.
So Will is going to start the green beans, and we are using the Del Monte fresh cut green beans, and he's gonna add a little bit of butter, salt and pepper. Not the best, but not the healthiest, but still good. And then I am going to work on the chicken, which is super, super easy. I just need to microwave it for 5 to 8 minutes.
I have the timer on my phone for when it's time to take the rice out. I was sitting here when it went off, and so I heard it do its little flip. So yeah.
And then tonight we are also cleaning out the fridge because we have some leftovers in there that are old.
That fried rice.
That need to go. So we'll clean that tonight.
For sure, that fried rice.
And I want to wipe down the fridge.
Okay.
So I'm just taking the chicken out of the package. Also, if you guys hear thunder or rain, it's raining.
It's a storming.
Can you get me a big plate, please?
Big plate. Oh, you can't reach it?
No.
Why not?
I'm short. Ooh, and I just got flung water on my shirt.
You want a big plate? Like these ones?
Yes. Because it'll be easier to cut. He's too busy playing his game.
I'm in the middle of an online game, and yeah, I shouldn't have started it, and I did, and yeah.
Okay, so get yourself a plate.
Get yourself a plate.
But get yourself a plate. Carefully put the chicken on the plate, and then we're going to put it in the microwave for 5 to 8 minutes. And our microwave has, hold on, babe, I need you to hold this open. Our microwave has this shelf that I need to take out so that the chicken fits. 6.5 minutes should be good. And then Will's gonna start the green beans. So this is what mine looks like: a bed of rice, chicken, and green beans. And then Will's got his on a plate with the Hawaiian Bros teriyaki sauce, rice, chicken, and green beans. What's up, guys?
We're back.
It is a lot later, and that's because we ate our food. I thought it was okay.
I thought it was pretty good.
I didn't really like the chicken as much as I thought I would, but I really like the rice and the green beans.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. And then you used the teriyaki sauce on that. How was that?
It was really good. I liked it a lot.
Really good. Quincy got a piece of chicken.
That's pretty much it, though.
If you guys noticed in our last video, it was kind of just like cut off abruptly.
Yep.
That's because when I said they went off running, oh no. You want to tell them what happened there?
Yeah, so essentially what happened was me and JT were shooting the fireworks off. So yeah, it was a rocket or something like that. Anyway, a piece of debris fell off, came off of it, and it was still like smoking, and it landed in the grass, and so we were making sure that it didn't catch fire, and so that's what had happened there.
Yes. So we didn't really end the night because then we just drove around and looked at more fireworks.
Yep.
But yeah.
Didn't post a outro on that one, but
oh well. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss a video. See you. Bye.
bye.